like, what should we do?
Get ours this really quick.
She's got a 5.
You guys are good? Okay. So what we're gonna do, main thing before we start, to me the biggest part of the throw when you're playing, everything's gonna be catching right now, right? So the biggest part of our throw to me is our transfer, right? So that, if you don't have the greatest arm, that's okay. We can make up time with how quick we're getting rid of the ball, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a lot of transfer work because that to me is so important. But before that, what has got to be the most important part of our throw? What do we have to utilize the most? You know, legs. Yes. Why? Yes, strongest part of our body, basically, right? We're not utilizing our legs. We just weren't built with enough body. It's gotta start from the base up, okay? So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna focus on driving with our lower half. And so we're gonna play catch for about 10. It's gonna feel awkward. Can I borrow the ball? It's gonna feel awkward, but we're gonna be, you guys are gonna start on this line. I'm gonna get down into a squat in this position. I'm in my good fundamental throw this way. And from here, once you start to feel that tightening in my hip, and it starts to get a little uncomfortable and you start to wobble, from here, I want you to drive out because that's gotta be my move, right? That's gotta be the power I'm producing to second base. And it's the same. Do any of you guys throw from your knees or going from their feet? I throw from their feet. You guys, when we do start throwing from our knees, we're gonna, to me, at your guys' age, throwing your feet is better because of fundamentals and making sure that we're in the proper positions. But when you do start throwing from your knees, that's the exact same power position that I want to get into, right? So it's the same exact thing there if I'm throwing from my feet. They shouldn't look any different, except I'm too tall, so throwing from my feet just takes too much time. But I want you guys, so we're going to start here. I want you guys to feel that kind of traction in your back leg. From here, push off. We're starting to feel that drive. Because when I'm in the squat, this is that same move, right? But I want you guys to feel that momentum going to second base and getting with our partner. So you guys are gonna start on this side and we'll just, we'll throw to you and then we'll go back and forth, okay? So even though you're not throwing, I want you to still be in this position and work on your proper power drive, okay? So you're gonna turn, face this way, perfect. Low in our back leg, get deep, good, feel that? Feel uncomfortable in that back leg, good. Good. Feel push off. So hold it for a second. I'll tell you to drive out, okay? Hold. Get low. Good. Get low. Push. Drive out. So feel yourself wanting to go this way. From this position, my first move should be forward. I shouldn't try to create more power going this way and then forward. Because my drive from catcher, if I'm going like this and I'm going and then winding up, my first move has got to be towards second base, okay? So from this squat, my first move needs to be driving forward, okay? Drive. Close, it's hard though, you got to build that power, right? So you've got, that's why this is going to be so important to feel our momentum, first shoot to second base. Go, drive forward. Close, you're close. Start to build up those legs. Once we build up that strength, it's going to be so much easier. But from here, my first move, feel it push. Drive. Close. We got 2. Drive. See you. Get out. I want to say, whoa, that's too much. Let's see how far you guys can push out, okay? Go. Drive. Go your way. That's okay. Feel that momentum going forward. Go. Drive forward. That's better. That's better. No. Dive into it. That's a good move, but I want to see you explode forward. Go. Push. Get that weight there. All out. Ready? Push. Go. That's better.
It's almost like when a pitcher drives off the rubber.
Exactly. Creating that movement with our back leg. Go. Push. Close. Good. That's better. A little less here. That was better. Good. I want to see you explode forward. Get to my foot right here. Ready? Go. Drive. This is gonna be called our everyday, okay? So every day after you guys warm up, 10 with your partner. But I want you guys to be mindful as you start getting more comfortable with it, that my movement has got to be going forward. My movement to second base is from the catching squat. I'm going here first. I just gave the runner 2 steps, right? And as we get older, 2 steps is safer out. So we want to minimize the steps we're giving the base runner by limiting the movements we're making behind the plate, right? So the less movements we make, the less steps I'm giving the base runner to second base. Because how many steps does it usually take? 12 steps, right? Or from first to second, usually closer to 10, because they're not having the little shorter steps in the box. But so a good stride is probably like getting in 10 steps. So if I'm wasting one of those steps here, that's already about a 2-second throw, right? We lost the runner. So minimizing those movements. Good job. Okay, we're gonna move on to transfers really quick. So full gear. Okay, we're gonna talk about the transfer, right? What is the most important part of our transfer when we're receiving? To get to signal. Yes. What's before that though? We gotta see it deep, right? If you guys heard that before? No? You've heard it? Yeah. If I'm going out here to get it, 99% of the time, I'm gonna go with it with my other hand. And how many of you guys have thrown to second base and felt like your body's just facing forward, right? Happens all the time. When you get so excited, and the ball's out of my hand, right? So we've got to see, my first move has got to be seeing that ball deep. I want to be seeing that ball into my chest, and then my next movement is to my ear, right? If I'm receiving it as deep as I can, it's going to be a lot quicker getting it into my throwing hand. If I'm going to get it, I know it doesn't seem like a long time, but I want you guys to think of everything in steps. How many steps am I giving that base runner? Because we only get, to throw everybody out in college, you've got to be a 1-7, right? So if I'm wasting time going to get the ball, I just gave him a step. So that's kind of how I relate everything to, is how many steps are we giving them. So if I go and get it, that's giving them 1 step. If I come and receive it deep, now I'm making up that 1 step to get it into my hand quicker. Okay? So what we're gonna do with our partners really quick, you're just gonna be our tosser, okay? So what's my partner? Can I borrow that really quick? How's the ball for you? Toss me one. All I want you guys to feel is I'm here with my partner. A little bit harder. How deep can I let this ball get? I want to be receiving the ball into my chest. With my partner, into my chest. Because then my next move is, see how it's quick into my throwing hand? If I'm going out and getting this ball, I know it doesn't seem like, but that is 1 step that I don't have time for. So if I am feeling like it is sitting, oh, sorry, it's okay. I want to feel like this ball is traveling so deep so that my next movement, and now I'm in my proper throwing position, right?
So when we're never trying to frame a ball with runners on base.
Obviously, you're runner on 1, and if I'm going to a frame, that's when the dugout has to be super helpful, because now it starts to become a feel. If I'm here and I'm going to a frame and I see it, I'm automatically allowing that. But if I'm thinking catch first with a runner on, that's a second we're giving him. But it'll start to become more natural the more you get comfortable with it, that once you see a runner going, it's seeing how deep I can let it go. So right now, this is gonna be a part of your everydays too. So after you guys warm up with our partner, you're just gonna stand, and you're just gonna let that ball travel, right? Let that ball travel into my chest. This is getting used to that movement, because in game time, you're not gonna think ball to the chest, to my ear, throw, right? It's gonna feel natural by letting it get deep and into my throwing hand. Okay, so this is gonna be our first move, just letting that ball travel right into our chest. Good. Set. A little deeper, it's okay. Good, that's the movement, right into our chest. Good. Good, yes, love that. Good. Let that travel. Good. Good. Because in the game, what is our first reaction with this ball, right? It's to go get it. If I'm seeing it deep, now it's taking me right into my throwing hand. We go 2 more. You gotta move a little bit quicker than I like to. Good. Last one. fingertips up. Good. Fingertips up. Last one. Good. So then from there, you guys all said it. What's our next move? Yeah. So from here, if I'm letting it get deep, see your glove again. I want to feel like that ball is getting deep into my chest, and now I'm going right to my ear. We're not going to use our hand yet, but I want you guys to feel deep into my chest, right to my ear. See how I'm letting it travel, and I'm not going. Our first move wants to be, and then take it to my ear. It's a step, right? So we're limiting that step I'm giving the base runner by going deep and right to my ear. So that's our next move. Take it to your ear. Don't take your throwing hand in there, but feel that movement, okay? Feel that movement going here, so that I'm setting myself up to get to my throwing hand, okay? So feel it deep, right to my shoulder. A little bit deeper. How deep can I catch that ball to get it to my shoulder? Good. Good tosses to my partner. Good. Good, good. Good. How deep can I let it get? Yes, good. So with this too, I want you guys to feel, yeah, I'm taking it to my shoulder, but I don't want my body still facing my partner, right? I gotta set up my upper body to now get my legs in line to now I'm in my good throwing position. So if I'm going here, more than likely I'm still gonna throw forward. So with my catching, feel that torso rotation and get to my good throwing slot. No feet, just quicker to that ear, come on. Good. See it deep, good, better. Go deep, travel, good. Travel, good. A little bit of swoop, right to that ear. A little bit of swoop, see how you're going here? Quickest point, good, that's better. Straight up, good, that's better. We're going here, it's a half a step I'm giving them. So limit those movements. Straight up, see you, straight up, see you. Good, two. Good, very good. Last one. Ooh, that was fast though, I like that, I'm okay with that. The quicker than that, swoop it. How quick can you get to that ear? Last one. Yes, good. Okay, so from there, now my movement. These are all should be part of, these are something you can do every day. You don't even need to be sitting down, right? So pretty easy to do every day. So from here, I'm going to my ear, and now I'm going to my throwing hand. So I want you guys to say, because it should be two movements. It should be 1, 2. So this is my movement 1, 1, 2. It should never be together, right? So it's separating those movements, 1, 2. See how it's separated, but I'm still getting into my throwing hand? I don't want to feel 1, 2, right? It should be movement 1 to my ear, 1, 2. So feel that movement and getting our body turned. So taking it to my ear, 2. So I want you guys to say that out loud with your partner though. So I want you guys going 1, 2. So you can feel those separation of those movements, okay? Good. You're both are going. So even though you're not getting hit with the ball, you both are getting to that good block. Start over. Ready? Good. Come on, back up. You're still going, right? Good. 3. Come on. Yeah, come on.
Keep going.
Good. Relax. You're heading out. Hustle over. You're jumping and you're staying. You guys have got 10.
Hey, Jess,
Yeah.
they be coming up together with their feet or one left? They're coming up like 1, 2. So
As
just
long as
hop.
they're getting up quick, it looks fine.
Fine.
As long as they're getting up quick. They're moving fast.
Put your glove out. Put your glove out.
Ready? Here's we got 10. And back to our squat quick. You gotta go with 2 hands, that's okay. Good, come on. Quicker than that. Glove to the ground. Glove down. All the way down. That glove's going second. Glove's gotta be first. There we go, good, that's glove first. Glove first. Oh, that's me. Glove first. Quicker with the glove. That's it. Glove first. Feel your hands and legs and hands going together. Get that glove going first. Back up. We got 3. Come on. Oh, sorry. Good. Quick with that glove. Glove first. Glove first. Glove still moving second. Last one. I know our legs are tired. Relax. Last set. Last set. That glove has got to be first. That should be the most important part. I give myself no chance if that glove is second.
Take it out a little bit before you start.
Pick them up.
Ready? Last step. Cheers. Let's let go. Cheers. Come on. Bring the ball. Glove first. Put that glove down. Good. Quicker to the feet. Pop back up. There we go. Pop up. Come on. There it is. Yeah, that's better with the glove first. Get that feet there.
Come on.
There it is.
Dig
Come on.
hard.
You got 4. Get that glove there. Good. Last 2. Come on. Glove first. Glove first. Relax. Relax. Good job. Very good. This is very good. I want you guys every time. I should be knees and shoulder width apart. My butt should be a little bit off my heels. And from here, I can do everything. From here, I can get to the block. From here, I can get to my throw. And there, I can get to a good frame. So that's the stance we need to be in every time we're behind the plate. It should be, if you want to relax and you're in this position, the second I give my sign, then I'm in a nice and athletic position. My knees and shoulders are facing my pitcher, and I'm nice and relaxed with my glove hand. Don't need to be locked out, but nice and relaxed so I can react, okay? So right now, mask on. We're just gonna go through the stance with our gloves, and then we'll go no glove. You what? In your ear? Oh yeah. No, it's good to feel over there. That means your legs are, you're trying to pop up and you're getting to new positions. It means we're working hard. Ready? Nice and relaxed. You give your sign. Where's my glove supposed to be when I give my sign? There we go. Give my sign. Now, pop. So with that, when I pop, I want to get nice and athletic. Feel yourself moving on your butt off those heels. Give my sign. Ready? Pop. Get nice and athletic. Good. So with my athletic, I want to feel, where should my feet be facing? Forward, right? If I'm already in this position and I need to get to a block and bring this shoulder forward, it's going to be really, really difficult, right? So when I go here, I want to be everything facing my pitcher. Shoulders, knees, everything nice and forward. Yes. Yes, that's where I want us to feel. Ready? For our sign. Up. Get athletic. A little bit. Feel that. You're close. Yep. That's where I want us to feel. Good. 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 Relax. Get 2. Our sign. Up. Good. Much better. Nice and relaxed with that glove hand. Last one. Ready. Up. Good. Nice and relaxed with that glove hand. Okay. So now with our frames, show me a frame to this side of the plate. I'm gonna say pop, then you get to that side of the plate. Ready? Pop. Frame. It's that side. Pretty good. Pretty good. One thing. We want to feel just something to be mindful of. When we're framing to this side of the plate, I want you to feel that my head and my belly button are working through the center of my glove. See how my head and my belly button are behind my glove? This is the position we want to feel in. Same thing on the other side. My head and my belly button are behind my glove. Now I'm creating the illusion that the ball is on the plate. If my glove is outside my body, does that look like a strike? No, right? So I want to create that illusion, so all it is rolling my body and getting my head and belly button through the center of my glove. It's making that umpire feel that that ball's a strike. If it's outside of my shoulder, it's not going to feel like a strike. So I want you guys just thinking, be mindful of that when we're getting to that inside frame, that I want to feel my head, belly button lined up with that glove. Okay? Let's go to that inside frame again. Ready? Pop. There. Yes. Good spot. Good. Good. There you go. A little bit bend in that. Be nice and relaxed. Good. That looks good. So that's what I want you to. That was way better. You feel the difference from being outside your body? Because that to me doesn't look like a strike. Just create, because I don't want us to feel how many of you guys have done the moving the hands in. We're doing the same exact thing with our body. So by us going like this with our glove and bringing it through our head and belly button, that's just the movement I'm creating with my body, and it's a lot less subtle. Drawing a lot less attention on the ball, and it's bringing it everything so it's not looking like we're bringing it back in the strike zone. Does that make sense? Let's go again. Ready? Hop. Good. It's a good spot. Head and belly button. Head and belly button. Good. And look where our feet are. We're staying lined up to the pitcher. We're not getting crazy with those turns. That looks good. Last one. Give our sign. Hop. My body, give that umpire a good view. You're good.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
When I've noticed our catches, I don't know, when they get the sign like this, as the pitch is getting ready to come, do they pop a little bit or do something with their legs or no? Do they're all sitting there, they're giving their sign, the pitch is coming, they never move their feet.
They just did.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When do you move your feet? As the pitch is coming?
As the pitch is getting.
As the pitcher's in their motion,
Yeah.
you start popping her. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
And that's why I haven't told you anything, because I knew she'd be here to help you.
Yeah.
As the pitchers
So you
start to
guys
throw.
get into that pop is as the pitcher, I'm here, I give the pitcher my sign. They get ready. The second they start going here, is now I'm getting myself a position where the batter doesn't have time to react for me moving, and now you can get to the good pitch and get your body around that ball, okay? So, get into that good spot as she starts her motion.
So the screwball, you're going in. Curveball, you're going out, right? Change up, you're staying square.
That's what we're working on, is keeping our knees facing the
Okay,
pitcher.
they just like that, you have to break it down. Exactly when they hit the top.
Are we gonna start doing
Okay, ready?
these drills before practice?
Well, that's fine. We'll coordinate. I'll incorporate all
For
have them
sign?
come an hour.
Going inside. Ready? Up. Good side. Good around it. Good. A little bit too much. Good.
Part of the ball, you catch the outside part of the ball, right? You catch the outside of the ball.
Ready, last two. Give our sign. Up. Good. Good. Other side now. Let's see the frame to the inside pitch. Oh, I guess outside. I'm lefty, so I always think inside is this
She's a lefty
side.
too.
Like inside, outside. Ready. Give your sign. Nice, relaxed. Up. Good job getting there. You want to feel
You just jog back easy.
like my fingertips are pulling towards the pitch. So this one. On that inside pitch, I want to feel like my knee is coming towards my front knee is coming towards a little bit towards the plate. It's gonna help me get my body around that ball. Do you kind of see that? So I want to feel like I'm rounding my body to get around that pitch. Ready? We're gonna go. Ready? Pop. Body there. Good. Good. Better. Good. Go a little bit more awkward on the side. Yeah. Put your shoulder. Let's pull yourself around. Get in that position. That's just a little bit harder. It's okay. But we're working on it. I want to feel that I'm still catching that ball through the center of my body. I want to feel like my body's rolling forward a little bit so I can get to that good strong position. I don't want to feel like I'm staying back and that my glove is outside my shoulder. I've got to roll and get that ball through my head and belly button. Okay? Still focusing on that. Good. Last one. Ready? Up. Good position. Okay, where's your fingertips? Just relax. Much better. Much better. Good. Relax.
Hey, last thing, just run around base.
Yeah.
It's all preference. Give a sign. Run around first. Nope.
Because if I'm here and a runner's on base, what am I probably not going to do if that hand's right behind my glove?
Take it deep.
Take it deep, and I'm not going to get turned. So from here, my hand's right here, I'm probably going to go, right? I'm not in a good throwing position. If I'm here, now I've got to get to my good throwing position to get the ball to hit my throwing hand, right? What?
That's what I taught you.
Yeah, this is going to be, I'm going to go straight, right? Does that make sense? Like, oh, ball, I'm throwing. Now everything's with my upper body, and I lose all lower half. Okay?
That's exactly what she does a lot during the game and stuff. She's good here turning, but in a game like a bunt,
You get excited.
she's
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. You did a little bit when we were doing this. Didn't you feel your body going first here? So it's just getting used to getting my feet under me and then allowing my hands to be second, my upper body to be second. So it's just understanding that 1-2 step is so important because that's got to be my power source. It's the same thing in my swing. That's got to be my power source and then my hands deliver. So it's the same thing with my throw. My legs deliver and then my hand follows through. Everything's got to be ground up. We're trying to force everything this way because they're too young to have shoulder problems, right? So that's going to put a lot of tear, a lot of stress on these tendons right here, okay? Good, you guys are done.
Okay, get your gear
Get ready to
out,
go.
some water, and we'll get out. Go. I'll bring this.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Go. Hey.